Thanksgiving Day table would not be complete without Grandma Luken's pumpkin pie. It's a tradition in South Dakota at Aunt Sue's and Uncle Virgil's place. They always make all the dinner and all the fixings and whatnot, but Grandma always makes her pumpkin pie. So we wanted to share this recipe with you. It's a staple in our home. We hope it's a staple in your home after you watch all this. Are you ready, Maria?
Yep.
Let's go ahead and get started making this
pumpkin pie.
Here we go.
Sugar, and I'm also going to add in some salt and some cinnamon, ginger, and clover.
And cloves, yes. That's fine. And they're all ground up. So, and then what are you going to do?
Now I'm just going to stir it all together.
Perfect. While she's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and crack in a couple of eggs and beat them really well into another bowl. You could even get a beater to do this, but I'm just going to use a whisk. Smells good, doesn't it? Can you smell it?
Into our egg bowl, I'm going to add in some pumpkin puree.
And you don't have to get fancy and make your own puree. Just get the canned stuff. That's what Grandma does, and it's amazing.
Yep.
Right? I'm going to go ahead and just kind of mix this all together while you're putting it in, because we want it nice and smooth.
Now I'm going to add our sugar and spice mixture with our pumpkin and eggs.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Do you want to stir it for me?
Yep.
We'll just stir to combine all these ingredients. So now I'm just going to add in 1 can of evaporated milk very slowly. So we're just going to kind of combine it all together. It's going to make it nice and creamy. It's kind of what gives it that custardy kind of texture. So Thanksgiving time can be pretty crazy, right? With preparing the turkey and all the sides and whatnot. So I always like to take just a little bit of help from the store, which we did that today with our pie crust. We have a frozen pie crust, but if you make your own, go ahead and make your own. More power to you, and I'm sure it's absolutely delicious. But we're taking help from the store, aren't we, today?
Right.
We always try to if we can. And we got a frozen one, so be sure just to follow the package instructions as to how to cook it prior to. We cooked this for about 11 minutes or so, just to kind of get that crust a little bit firm. Otherwise, you know what would happen?
What?
We'd have kind of soggy crust.
And we don't want soggy crust, right?
No, we don't want soggy crust. So let's go ahead and start adding in our pumpkin pie filling into our pie crust.
Pumpkin pie in a while, so I am so excited to see my reaction when I try this pumpkin pie.
We just went ahead and put our pie onto a baking sheet just in case it kind of boils over. We don't want to make a mess, do we?
No.
Or you're going to have to clean up the oven.
Oh, wait.
No, we don't have to do that. But what we're going to do is we're going to actually pop this in the oven at 425 degrees for about 15 minutes. Then you're going to go ahead and lower the heat to 350 degrees and bake it for another 40 to 50 minutes or until a knife comes out clean in the middle. Okay, so kind of like a toothpick, but instead we use a knife. And then the hardest part of all.
What?
We have to let it cool. We don't like letting things cool. For 2 hours. Because you know what? If you don't, all the filling's just going to, and it's going to go all over the place. And we don't want that. So we're going to pop it in the oven, let it cool, and then we'll be back to
try it.
That's right. At Thanksgiving time, tips are always appreciated, and with this recipe, I have a couple of tips for you. If your crust becomes too brown around the outside of your pie, go ahead and wrap it with a little bit of aluminum foil. That will help from over browning. Also, don't stress yourself out the day of. Go ahead and make this the night before. It has to cool anyway, so like I said, don't stress yourself out. Make it a lot easier for you. Hope that helps.
Before we try this pumpkin pie, we of course have to put on some whipped cream.
That's right, some homemade whipped cream, and we have the recipe. We'll be sure to put it on the website and whatnot. Yep, that's fine. Just go ahead and dollop it on right in the middle. Perfect. Looks delicious.
And we also have to put on some fresh mints.
Yes, just to make it pretty. Just stick it right in there. See, how pretty does that look?
Pretty.
Thanksgiving dessert. Are you ready to try? Okay, go ahead. You take the first bite. See what she thinks. What do you think? Is it good? That's good. Nice and custardy. You get all those spices of the cinnamon and the ginger, the cloves.
I can definitely taste the cinnamon.
Yes, absolutely. And then, of course, we served it with whipped cream, but you could also serve it with some, what else do you think would be good with this?
Chocolate whipped cream.
Of course you would say that. Yes, that would probably, we'll see. We could try it out. But some vanilla ice cream too. Absolutely delicious. Well, we have this every Thanksgiving on our table, and we hope you try it and enjoy it as much as we do. It's definitely a tradition in our family, and hope it becomes one in yours. But while you're planning all of your Thanksgiving meals, we want you to head to our website for some fantastic Thanksgiving recipes, which is amateurkitchen.tv, where you're going to find this recipe, a ton of other ones, and also, we want you to head to our Facebook page, Twitter page, Pinterest, YouTube, Instagram, and all those other social medias out there, because we're on there, aren't we?
Right.
And what do we want everyone to do, Maria?
Click that little like button or follow button,
so you can see what we're up to every single day. Be sure to keep checking back. We're bringing tons of recipes for Thanksgiving and for the holidays right ahead, so I can't wait. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right, but before we do, we're gonna finish enjoying this. We hope you try it. Let us know what you think. This is Grandma's recipe. And in the meantime, we wanna see all you guys right back here again next time on
Amateur Kitchen.
See you later.
Bye.
It's good, huh?